following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hey guys, it's your man Big Dog here, and if you'd be so inclined, please like the video if you like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get my subscriber count up, so if you could just do me a favor and...
Let's up those numbers!
Oh, what's going on, everybody? It is your man Big Dog here. Welcome to episode 226 of the Dog House. Yeah, buddy. Let's get right into the news and let us talk about a few things that have been going on. Now, I'm going to preempt this one topic that I'm going to be talking about. But for those of you who don't know, almost all social media platforms, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, they all have an issue with view botting. And just recently, both Twitch and YouTube have started to take a stance against view botting. Or at the very least, right now, Twitch is doing that. And in my opinion, this isn't a terrible thing. Yeah, I think view botting is kind of a problem, and it's, in my opinion, not exactly fair to content creators that are genuinely to have actual audiences of people that are trying to get... I screwed that up. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. So basically what I'm trying to say is, honestly, view botting isn't a lot fair to streamers that don't do it, because they're trying to genuinely grow their numbers in a genuine way. But oh god, Dan Clancy, oh boy, yeah, that Dan Clancy, in between glazing Hassan and gooning over Extra Emily, he has made a very bold statement, in my opinion. And you're probably wondering to yourself, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean bold statement? Well, the Twitch CEO apparently thinks that smaller content creators are view botting. This fucking guy, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, this guy, this dude is running this platform into the ground, and it's only getting worse. But let's hear what he has to say. Let me just zoom in real quick. According to Dan Clancy's recent comments, mostly smaller streamers are view botting on Twitch. I'll get into that later. Anyway, Twitch is under the radar for a major view botting controversy. Previous comments by the platform CEO Dan Clancy have already stirred conversations online, and now he's back with another striking remark on streamers using bots to surge viewer counts. The practice of artificially inflating the numbers of live audience is known as view botting. It mirrors a fake reality with increased concurrent viewers and engagement using automated programs and scripts. Hey, Shannon. In a recent conversation posted on YouTube, Clancy can be heard explaining that many content creators with smaller fan bases have taken the assistance of the much talked about procedure to raise viewership. During his interview with Noah Kara, published on July 30th on YouTube, the Twitch CEO reflected on the platform's growth, obstacles in creator success path, view botting, future of live broadcasts, and more. According to a Dexerto report, Clancy and Kara met for a one-on-one chit-chat where the CEO reacted to several creators choosing the unscrupulous shortcut of using bots for a fake yet better engagement and viewership during their live streams. Responding to Noah's question, do a lot of people view bot on Twitch? Dan answered, yes, they are constantly. It's a constant battle. Confirming the rumors about bots being used on the live streaming platform, he further said, there are third parties that do it, and especially when you get to ads, they try to viewbot for ads. They viewbot for all sorts of things. Later, the host also wanted to get a clearer insight into creators using the artificial assistants, to which Dan Clancy answered, the interesting thing is that viewbotting isn't always like this one streamer. It's complicit even always. So yeah, there isn't one big one. Like most of the viewbotting and most of the fraud is not on a big streamer, it's on the small streamer. But thousands of them. Yeah, because if they can create 1,000 bogus accounts and then they create viewbots, then, you know, they can create bogus revenue.
Are you serious right now, bro?
During the conversation, Noah also asked Dan about the most viewers he came across. What was like the largest amount of viewers? CEO admitted to having no exact answer to the specifics he said. He said, "Oh, I have no idea. I have literally no idea."
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Fucking idiot. All right. Ooh. We're probably not going to read the rest of this article, but let's hear what Tectone has to say. Shout out to the brother Tectone.
Dan genuinely thinks that his top streamers aren't boosted by 40 to 50 to 60%. He is trolling. He is genuinely trolling. Like, this is him running defense for his top earners so hard. Yeah. There is no way he genuinely believes the bullshit that's coming out of his mouth right now. Because, and I want to make this very clear, it's not that I think every streamer is viewbotting themselves. And this is why it's such a slippery slope. It's that a lot of these streamers, it's a parasocial platform. It is. And a lot of these viewers want to see their streamers succeed. So the viewers viewbot the streamers because it's not expensive. It's really not. And that's what leads to these overinflated numbers. And that's what happens. If I'm a company, my marketing department is viewbotting and giving me fake engagement numbers, they are fake, they're affecting a paycheck for me. Also very true.
But 1,000. Really? Yeah, because if they can create 1,000 bogus accounts, and then they create view bots, then, you know, they can create bogus, you know.
Alrighty. All right. Should we? Oh, here we go. This might be interesting. Oh, this is just repeating what he said. Pretty much. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Honestly, my opinion of this is, honestly, I think he's bullshitting. I agree with Tectone. I think he's bullshitting. And quite frankly, Dan, if you're watching this, I just have one question for you. Just one.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Like, are you serious right now, dude? Come on. Why are you so hell-bent on running defense for people that are actually doing it? Because let's be real. Take me, for example. I'm a fairly small streamer. Hell, I would go out on a limb and say I'm one of, if not the smallest streamer on the platform. You don't see me viewbotting. Honestly, the only time you see bots in my chat is when they want to promote views for that. And most of the time, I ban them, or my mods ban them. So, what Dan is saying is absolute cap. So, yeah. This fucking guy. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this guy, he is ruining this platform. Because he wants to let his political beliefs and his biases run his platform. And look what that's doing. people are leaving Twitch in droves. They're moving over to Kick. They're moving over to YouTube. Why? Because Twitch is doing all this. But, hey, fuck do I know, right? I'm just a guy on YouTube. I'm just a guy on the YouTube. Anyway, let us move on to another quick topic that I want to discuss. Give me 2 seconds so I can set everything up for you. All right, there we go. Apparently, we've got some rumors about GTA 6 pricing. And let's see what they have to say. This is from gamingbible.com, I believe. The pricing discussion is heating up. Blah, 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 blah. A popular digital storefront has officially updated their website to reflect the release of GTA 6 and has attached a price to the listing. CD keys has become one of the most popular places to buy digital games, often reducing the cost drastically. Yada yada yada. The listing of a possible price for GTA 6 shows that the retailers are preparing themselves. It should be noted that any price at this point is simply a guess. So, CD Keys has listed the new title for Rockstar Games for Canadian $117.09 as reported over on Reddit. Okay, give me 1 second because I want to know what that is. Give me 2 seconds in USD. CA. Here we go. CA to USD. Oh, come on, man. Really? So according to this, it's a little over $80. Oh my god. I really hope this game is not $80, but I would not put it past Rockstar to do this. I would not put it past Rockstar to do this shit. But again, what do I know? Alright, like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but let's move on to something else. Let's move on to our buddies over at YouTube, because apparently, what is going on here? YouTube?
Lock your doors and...
Hold on. Okay, apparently YouTube is implementing a new change that's probably going to make the website even worse than it already is.
Lock your doors and hide under your bed all you want. It won't protect you from a menace on the loose. A maniac at large that not even SpongeBob could catch. Mass surveillance, control, and censorship. It's now at our doorstep here. A place many have called home. YouTube. They've just announced they're rolling out AI in the US to detect if users are actually under 18, ignoring whatever the account's stated age is, and will apply restrictions to users it suspects are teens. And if it's
Oh no. No. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay, let me explain why this is bad. Because, listen, I get it. AI is a very useful tool. It is. Like I said, I've used it from time to time, and it's made my job a lot easier in some senses. But here's the problem with AI. In a lot of cases, especially with Google's AI, it constantly gets shit wrong. Hell, there was that whole controversy a few months ago. I think it was a few months ago where Google's AI was giving wrong answers to questions to the point where it was causing issues, and they had to fucking fix it. Like, come on, man. Like, we're really gonna trust Google's AI to determine how old people are? Nah, I don't know about that.
That you are not over 18, it will restrict what you have access to, and the only way to overturn that is by providing identification. That sounds...
Oh, that's not good. I don't like that either.
Awfully familiar. Does that ring any bells to anyone out there? You know,
UK.
What's going on over in the UK at the moment?
There we go.
I would certainly hope so. If it doesn't, go give your doctor a huge pat on the ass and tell him that the lobotomy was very successful because you have lost all fucking brain function. It's now U.S. citizens' turn to have the piss sucked from their balls here and all privacy completely thrown in the shitter.
Yep.
So, if YouTube's AI tools think that you're under 18, I hope you're ready to fork over your ID in order to continue to access certain YouTube content and features. When YouTube determines...
I don't like that. I really don't like that. And here's my question, and I think it's going to be answered by this article. How are they determining that? How is the Google AI determining that?
Once a user is teen or preteen, the site will disable personalized advertising, activate digital well-being features, and put stricter content filters as well as behavioral restrictions into place. Basically, YouTube will pop its titty into your mouth and breastfeed you here because your parents aren't fucking raising you. What a
Jesus Christ.
joyful, pleasant future where these greasy, greedy, ghoulish corporations are now going to be LARPing as your parental figures, deciding what you can and cannot access based on their estimation of your age. Because no longer are parents even expected to be parents anymore. The internet is now that.
Isn't that a sad ass thing though? Like, that's sad to me. Like, look, I understand I'm not a parent, so I can't really, it's hard for me to kind of say things like this, but why is it that the internet has to be the parent? Like, listen, I'm a content creator. I'm a part-time content creator. I'm not a babysitter anymore. I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. I'm not a babysitter. All right? Stop making content creators babysitters. That's not fair to us. We're entertainment.
Papa is a fucking YouTube algorithm. It tells me what I can watch, what I'm allowed to consume. It's so fucking infuriating.
It is,
The only
man.
thing here that makes any level of sense is like disabling personalized ads for kids, which is
Hell, disable it, period.
something I'm pretty sure the YouTube Kids app already does, which again, I don't even know why that app exists anymore with this effect, with this change going into effect. It's now...
You know, that's a very good point. That is a very good point. Why, if this is a thing, why the hell does YouTube Kids exist? Why? Why does it exist? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Just a redundancy if they're going to polymorph the main YouTube platform into basically catering to kids on it as well. It's fucking lunacy. It is not YouTube's responsibility to put the bumpers up in the bowling lane.
Exactly.
The onus should be on the parents to ensure that their kids are not consuming harmful content on YouTube. It is crazy that YouTube is doing this. So they're using AI, which will assess a user's age via multiple behavioral factors, including what kind of videos the user searches for, the categories of videos they watch, and how long the account has been active per its blog post, which is very vague and also going to lead to so many accounts getting flagged as being under 18 that definitely are not. There are so many people in the Pokemon community, for example, that are adults. In fact, pretty much
You know, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, there are a lot of adults into Pokemon. So, what's gonna happen there? Like, I've got coworkers that are into that stuff. Like, are they gonna get punished by this? Because I hope not.
everybody that does Pokemon content online is like late 20s and early 30s at this point. That is like
Yeah.
entirely an adult market, but it is a child's IP. Like, it is an IP that is catering towards kids. So pretty much anyone that searches for like Pokemon cards, Pokemon Showdown, really anything even adjacent to that, or like Nintendo games, like any gamers that play Nintendo games, all of those will be like a strike against them that could end with their account being deemed like under 18 or something. It's going to be absolute chaos, I imagine. This technology will allow us to infer a user's age and then use that signal regardless of the birthday in the account to deliver our age-appropriate product experiences and protections. If the AI estimation is incorrect, YouTube says it will allow a user to verify their age with a credit card, a government ID, or a selfie.
This is a terrible idea. Especially nowadays in 2025, you're asking for credit card information to verify your age? Like the ID I can kinda get, but a credit card? Why? You know how easy it is for somebody to hack Google and get that kind of information? Like Google, like for those of you who don't know, and again, this is coming from somebody who works in the IT industry. Google is one of those companies that gets bombarded by hackers. Microsoft too, but Microsoft has better security. But Google, they get hit by hackers all the time. What's stopping somebody from hacking into Google's databases and getting this type of information? Nothing. Right now, nothing. Oh boy.
Wow, what saints. You get the privilege of providing your identification or your biometric data to YouTube in order to prove that you are actually over 18. Surely that's going to be like really secure and it's not going to be used for any kind of like tracking or anything like that. Don't be ridiculous. Fucking tinfoil condom conspiracy theorist. There's nothing wrong with forking over all of your identification and your credit card information to corporations or the government directly, so that way they can actively monitor you and censor you and basically control what you have access to. What's the big deal? It's so absurd, man. I cannot believe how quickly this is getting out of control. Like I told you, it was not exclusive to just the UK. It is already touched down here and it hasn't even been a week. It hasn't even been a week. That snowball has already become a full fucking shitstorm avalanche.
I'm not surprised.
Terrible. It's scary. It's very scary. This article also mentions something else. The rollout of the new feature comes one day after Australia's government announced it would ban children under 16 from using YouTube, and less than a week after UK implemented the sweeping age checks on content on social media networks. YouTube was promised an exemption from Australia's social media ban last year by the then communications minister, but the Australian government said on Monday that the platform would in fact be included in the country's ban on children under 16 using social networks. The ban is slated to take effect in December. Google, YouTube's parent company, strenuously advocated against the Australian ban and has threatened to sue to overturn it. That subject they mentioned there about the Australian government banning kids from making social media accounts is a topic
that's somewhat understandable. I think that law is somewhat understandable. It's a little extreme, but understandable.
That I briefly touched on like a year ago. But in a nutshell, this is something I've said a lot. The entire landscape of social media has changed so much over the last like decade, like drastically, where I do think it is downright dangerous and detrimental for kids to just have unlimited access to things like Twitter,
Agreed.
for example. So like I do think that it's not exactly a good thing to just have kids making social media accounts and just fucking rotting away on them. I do think that that is harmful, but there is no way of actually stopping that in a way that doesn't step on everyone's freedoms.
And therein lies the issue, unfortunately. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that people want to protect kids. It's a good thing. And I agree with that. We should protect kids. But at the same time, the problem with a lot of these laws that these governments are trying to implement is that they trample all over everybody else at the expense. Well, let me rephrase that. It's you're trying to protect kids at the expense of everybody else. And unfortunately, that's kind of the issue. And that's kind of the problem with these kind of laws, is that they can be interpreted in any way, because sometimes they're too damn broad. But once again, what the hell do I know? Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I couldn't do this live. I've got a lot of stuff to do, and I had a late day at work, so there's that. No stream tomorrow because I'm gonna be really busy tomorrow. Possibly I might do something on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know. And yeah, stay tuned for the meme of the day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Fuck this guy!